Hi, this is Amandanda from Webolute Training, and in this first lecture of PHP tutorials, we are going to introduce the language. So this is the php.net, the official website of PHP. Here we have the download section. In this section you will find the different versions of PHP. You can download the latest one from here, and other documentation part, which includes some more information about PHP. So let's start with PHP introduction. First of all, the knowledge required for understanding PHP language. You should have the basic knowledge of HTML and CSS, because these are the two languages that are used for designing a web page, and the PHP script also includes the HTML tags and CSS styling. So you must have the basic knowledge of these, so that if we want to create a web page that includes the PHP script, you won't get confused. Next is, what is PHP? PHP stands for Hypertext Preprocessor. What does it mean? Well, first we have to know how does the website is rendered on a web browser. When we open a website, say webolute.com, first of all it sends the script to the server, like I want this page to be rendered. Then the server sends the hypertext data back to the browser, and it is just rendered there. What happened in PHP is, first of all, the PHP script in the file that contains the code of web page will be pre-processed before rendering onto the browser. So that's why it is known as hypertext preprocessor, because before rendering it to the or returning the output to the browser, it is pre-processed, and you will get only the HTML tags and CSS or JavaScript codes, not the PHP code. It is a server-side scripting language. Well, because the language is all the processing done on the server, this is the server-side scripting. This is also known as back-end scripting language, because whatever happens in PHP is back-end to us. This is not visible to the end user. So it is used for making web applications and responsive websites. These things we will see in the upcoming lectures, because you will know how to create a responsive website or application using PHP. Next, why do we use PHP? Because there are a couple of more languages out there in the market. The reason is that it runs on different platforms without any compatibility issues. You can run the PHP code on Windows, Linux, Unix, etc. You just need is the PHP environment must be installed on these operating systems. Another feature is that PHP is free of cost. Yeah, there is no charge of this language. You can download it from the website and configure it and start using it. Third point is that it's easy to learn and runs efficiently on the server side. Now something about the PHP file. PHP file contains text, HTML tags and scripts. This means that the HTML tags are rendered as it is that are in the PHP file. Script means you can use the JavaScript or the PHP script, and text means you can just type the simple text and that will be rendered on the web page as it is. So this is returned to the browser as plain HTML. There is no way one can know that this is the PHP language, because everything is processed on the server side and the output returned to the browser will be as a plain HTML. So the extensions of PHP file are .php, .php3 or .phtml. So we usually use .php, and this is the most used and most compatible, but you can use the others also. Well, I recommend from my side .php. Now Here we will talk about a little bit about MySQL, because MySQL is a database server and it supports the structured query language SQL. SQL is a language that extracts data from the databases based on some parameters, and you will learn it in the upcoming chapters. For now, just know that MySQL is a database server and PHP is a language that is used to extract data and make the connection with MySQL. Next is PHP installation. While I have shown you the website of PHP, you can download the latest PHP version from there and configure it. But it's a little bit of tricky part, because the configuration of PHP is difficult, because we have to set the parameters, we have to configure it with the server. You must have the Apache server or any other server on your system, only then the PHP will work. And if you are using the database, MySQL is also necessary, and PHP admin is just a user interface through which you can access the tables of the database without any query or any knowledge. It's just like click and drag and drop type. So you can install these individually, but it's a little bit messy and you will get a lot of difficulties. So there is a simple way. You can download a simple software, XAMPP. This is the apachefriends.org, and this will install Apache, MySQL, PHP and Perl language on your system. You just have to download the right software for you, like XAMPP for Windows, Linux and OS X. Cool. Once you download it, install it, and it's working for you. So in the next lecture, we will actually install the PHP environment on our system. Thank you.